listening to Wildcats Live.
Nearly 100 years, Bank of Edmonson County has been a place to find friends helping friends. It's still locally owned and operated with a complete line of deposit and loan products, and with mobile banking with deposit capture, helping our friends has never been easier.
Bank of Edmonson County, you're our first priority.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. A-Plus Family Healthcare provides personalized primary, behavioral, and pediatric care, all right here in Edmonson County. From newborns to golden years, our team provides comprehensive care tailored for your individual needs. Visit us in Brownsville in the Main Street Center and call 270-975-4050 for an appointment today, and visit aplushealth.org.
A-Plus Family Healthcare, care is what we do.
Alfred's Pharmacy brings you the latest technology with decades of experience right here in Edmonson County. Locally owned and operated, Alfred's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-1044 or visit alfordsrx.com for more.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Good evening, Lady Cat fans. We're here at Edmonson County High School. I am Jamie Carnes. Alongside me is Double D, Darren Doyle. We're here for another live broadcast and another season for Edmonson County Sports at the home for Edmonson County Sports. Wildcats Live, and that's presented by Alfred's Pharmacy. It's time for the Bank of Edmonson County countdown to tip-off. Tonight, the Lady Cats will take on the Monroe County Lady Falcons. The Lady Falcons are coached by Clifton Hamilton. It's the Lady Falcons' first game of the season. And they have us tonight. They're scheduled to play Franklin Simpson on Friday night and Red Bull and Springs, Tennessee on Saturday. The Lady Cats are coached by head coach Jody Booth, of course. It's his third season as head coach for the Lady Cats. And tonight is their first game as well. They play Monroe County tonight. They'll have Cumberland County at home on Saturday and travel to Franklin Simpson on Tuesday night. We'll take a commercial break right here. When we come back, we'll go over our McReynolds Physical Therapy Injury Report and discuss the keys to victory. This is Wildcats Live, presented by Alfred's Pharmacy, only on the Edmonton Voice.
Nearly 100 years, Bank of Edmonson County has been a place to find friends helping friends. It's still locally owned and operated with a complete line of deposit and loan products, and with mobile banking with deposit capture, helping our friends has never been easier.
Bank of Edmonson County, you're our first priority.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. A-Plus Family Healthcare provides personalized primary, behavioral, and pediatric care.
Healthcare can be a scary subject for those that are underinsured, but at A-Plus Family Healthcare, we make sure that's never the case. We have a great program available, and we're here to help you. Call us today for more information. 270-975-4050. Located in the Main Street Center next to Alfred's Pharmacy.
A-Plus Family Healthcare, care is what we do.
Decades of experience right here in Edmonton
Welcome
County.
back to the
Locally owned and operated, Alfred's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-1044 or visit alfordsrx.com for more.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Welcome back to the Bank of Edmonson County countdown to tip-off on Wildcats Live here on EdmontonVoice.com. That's presented by Alfred's Pharmacy and Drive-Thru. Tonight's injury report sponsored by McReynolds Physical Therapy. And with that injury report, welcome to another Lady Cat season, Double D.
Thank you, Jamie. It's good to be back here in this gym. And, man, it just seemed like we just did this.
Yeah.
And time just goes by so fast. And here we are. It's another season and another group of young Lady Cats. And it's going to be interesting to see how this season plays out.
Yep, sure will. How about the injury report? No, nothing, nobody to speak of
Obviously,
there?
first game of the season, but injuries obviously can still happen in practice. But the good news is there is nobody on that injury report. Everybody on this Lady Cat roster, which we're going to see some new names tonight. We'll talk about that a little bit later in this pregame show. But nobody on that injury list. Everybody suited up, ready to play against Monroe County here tonight.
That sounds good. Tonight's first half, of course, is brought to you by A-Plus Family Healthcare in Brownsville. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll look at starting lineups and what's needed for the Lady Cats to get their first W this season. This is Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com.
Bank of Edmonson County is now within arm's reach on your smartphone. Our new mobile app offers remote deposit capture, bill pay, PIN login, and Touch ID. See your transaction history, even turn your card on and off with the swipe of a finger. Available for Android and iPhone through Google Play and Apple App Store.
Bank of Edmonson County, you're our first priority.
Bank of Edmonson County in Brownsville, Bowling Green, Smiths Grove, and now on your phone.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A-Plus Family Healthcare provides personalized primary, behavioral, and pediatric care, all right here in Edmonson County. From newborns to golden years, our team provides comprehensive care tailored for your individual needs. Visit us in Brownsville in the Main Street Center and call 270-975-4050 for an appointment today, and visit aplushealth.org.
A-Plus Family Healthcare. Care is what we do.
A lot of broadcasters out there doing a horrible job. Bad, very bad. Listen, they're total disasters. If you want quality, you need to click on the Edmondson Voice and watch Jamie and Double D. Fantastic. Very special, great, just great. And quite frankly, everyone agrees with me. Let's go Wildcats.
Welcome back to the Bank of Edmonson County countdown to tip-off there. And what else do you need besides an endorsement from the man himself there?
Hey, you know, a lot of broadcasters out there, Jamie. But,
very bad.
Very bad. So.
Well, that brings us to the Keppel Auction and Realty Keys to Victory. Darren, what do you have for the Lady Cats? What are they in need of doing tonight to get this W?
Well, that's a good question. We're going to be seeing a way different Lady Cats than what we saw last season. This is going to be completely different. They've only have two returning starters. That's Carrie Ann Williams, their leading scorer. Last year, she averaged 18 points per game, 13.5 rebounds per game. Obviously, significant stats that you want back. Shelby Souders, the second leading scorer of that team from last year. She returns as the point guard, 13 points per game, 5 rebounds per game. So those are numbers the Lady Cats are definitely going to depend on a lot. You know, those two girls, they're not going to come out of the game very often. You know, they're who the offense and a lot of the defense is going to depend on as well. This team lost 6 varsity players from last year's squad, and the Lady Cats were known for their defense and rebounding. It won them a lot of games. There's going to be some ball handling that the Lady Cats have missed out on from, their exits from last year. Defense, of course, rebounding, all those things. Those people that left last year's squad, that team relied heavily on those girls. Now we've got some new kids coming up, and they're going to have to bear that responsibility. When you talk about just the keys for tonight's game, number one, first game of the season, you got the jitters going, okay? Everybody's a little bit antsy. Man, I remember the first game of the season back when we played, and it's not like practice. You've been practicing with your teammates for, 3 months now, 2 months, whatever it's been, and plus all the other conditioning that you're doing throughout the year. Now all that's behind you. You got a scrimmage game or two behind you. You got the uniform on. It's time to take that court. The first thing you got to do is calm your nerves, and you've got to play within yourself. Control those jitters. And 3 players are experiencing their first stab this year at real varsity playing time. So it's going to be interesting how they handle that coming out here. Now, we've seen Haley Sanders a little bit last year, but she's taken a new role this year as being a starter. And, again, we hope that, and we got confidence in Haley and the rest of the girls as well and how they'll handle that. But that's big, is controlling your emotions here on the first game jitters. The second thing is effort and toughness. Talked to Coach Jody Booth earlier today. This is going to be, the next 2 things are going to be recurring keys throughout the season. He wants 100% effort. He wants 100% toughness. He wants urgency on every play, and he always wants the Lady Cats to be the more physical team out there, and he's certainly hoping to see that tonight. And last, Jamie, we're going to say this about every night. Defense and rebounding. They're going to be key. What they're doing, even offensively, is going to depend on what their defense is doing, and of course their rebounding. Good defense will result in good offense most of the time, and that defense and rebounding are two things that the Lady Cats are going to try to hammer on, not just tonight, but every single night. So again, we've got some new faces out here, got some names that we haven't called before, and it's exciting. You know, we've got another season of Lady Cat basketball right here, and hoping for the girls to pull out a win tonight here, first game of the season.
Absolutely. We'll talk a little bit about the visiting team starters here while we're at it. The starting lineups are brought to you by Josh Roney's State Farm Insurance for Monroe County. They start a 5'8 junior, number 2, Talea Sheffield, a 5'3 junior, number 5, Campbell Biggerstaff, a 5'7 senior, number 14, Ansley Turner, a 5'10 junior, number 15, Sarah Thompson, and a 5'7 junior, number 20, Chloe Hawkins. That rounds out the starters for Monroe County's Lady Falcons as we get set to listen to Edmonson County's starting lineup a little bit later from the House PA man, Mr. Scott Lindsay. But did you finally get warmed up after the parade last night?
You know, it took me a while. It took me a while. I'll have to admit, I sat in front of my fireplace when I got home last night, and I felt like the biggest wuss because I was like, you know, the cold didn't used to bother me as bad, but you know, we're talking about the parade live stream where we were broadcasting live last night for, it was about an hour long broadcast that we had, and it was about 30 degrees when we finally got back in the truck and headed back to the office. But yeah, it took me a while to get warmed up. What about you? Did you?
Oh yeah, I just had to just bundle up for a while just so I could get over it. But when I get cold, it stays with me for a while. It's hard for me to get warm, especially if my feet get cold. And
yeah.
But I was just chilled all over it yesterday. But luckily, there's heat, and we were able to take advantage of it.
There is heat, and no shortage of heat in here tonight. It's plenty toasty up here in the broadcast booth where we're sitting.
That's usually the story up here. It can be 20 degrees negative outside, and it will be the steam sauna up here in the rafters.
It's 80 degrees right up here.
I don't really know what causes that, but that's the way it feels sometimes.
Pretty decent crowd coming in here tonight at Edmonson County High School, and the boys' opener will be tomorrow night. They're going to take on Campbellsville. We'll have that game here for you live.
If I'm not mistaken, Anthony Epps coaches the Campbellsville Eagles, and that's who they'll be playing.
Anthony Epps, interesting. Okay,
so,
very cool. That's very cool.
We'll get to see him tomorrow night.
Yes.
Provided the weather doesn't knock it all off.
Of course, everybody's running to the store tonight to get the material for your bread sandwiches.
Yes,
and
your milk and bread sandwiches.
Yeah, so I don't know. Suits me if it snows all kinds. I mean,
right, it
doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't affect me near as much as it once did.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I kind of like to watch it snow, but I know it causes a lot of trouble for people trying to travel, trying to get to work and all such as that. But anyway, we'll take a quick break, and we come back. We'll have the starting lineups for the home team. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com.
Alfred's Pharmacy brings you the latest technology with decades of experience right here in Edmonson County. Locally owned and operated, Alfred's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-1044 or visit alfordsrx.com for more.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Are you ready for fast, reliable internet? NCTC, a 75-year communication veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet to Edmonson County. We offer plans starting as low as $64.95 a month, and we never require a contract. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, give us a call at 877-367-8550 and sign up today.
CB Food Store is proud to be your hometown grocery store. At CB, you'll find an entire selection of fresh meats and a complete line of fresh fruits and vegetables. Looking for a product we don't have? Just let us know and we'll do our best to get it for you. Plus, we're happy to carry your groceries out to your car. Family owned and operated, open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Proud to be your hometown grocery store. A-Plus Family Healthcare provides personalized primary, behavioral, and pediatric care, all right here in Edmonson County. From newborns to golden years, our team provides comprehensive care tailored for your individual needs. Visit us in Brownsville in the Main Street Center and call 270-975-4050 for an appointment today, and visit aplushealth.org.
A-Plus Family Healthcare. Care is what we
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com. Just had the anthem, and we're about to get into the starting lineups now. They'll introduce the visitors first, and we'll throw it down to Scott for the home team. Tonight's tip-off brought to you by H&K Construction, and pretty good little crowd in here tonight for as cold as it is, and the first game of the season.
Got a lot of young Lady Cats lined up to greet the Edmonson County starters when it comes time for them. That's always good to see.
Monroe County is wearing their road uniforms, blue with looks like white numerals and letters. Lady Cats are in their white home uniforms with blue numerals and letters trimmed in red. We'll throw it down to Scott now for the Edmonson County starters.
And now it's time to introduce tonight's starting lineup for your Edmonson County Lady Cats. And our 5'5" freshman, number 4, Haley Sales. And our 5'8" junior, number 50, Shelby Scott. And for the 5'6" junior, number 21, Ryan Kitzer. And for the 5'7" junior, number 23, Addison Springhouse. And then for the 6'2" senior, number 30, Carrie Williams. Lady Cats are coached by assistant coaches Barry Booth, Madison Stewart, Daniel Robideau, and O'Brien. And head coach for your Lady Cats, Joey Booth.
Tonight's first quarter action is brought to you by NCTC Fiber Internet by Warren RECC here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half. Looks like Williams is going to be jumping center as we expected. She'll be jumping it up against Turner for Monroe County. And it's going to take us a little bit to get used to the names that we're calling here tonight. Of course, first game of the season, and Lady Cats get the ball. It comes out to Souders. Souders gets out front. Monroe in a man-to-man. Souders still with the basketball, dribbles the left side. Now out to Kinzer. Kinzer over to Sanders. Back to Williams. Williams up high near the jump circle. Now hands it off to Spainhauer. Now a three on the way from Souders. No good. Rebound by Williams. Williams tripped up by a Monroe County player, and there'll be a foul call.
You can tell those first game jitters are part of what's going on right here. Everybody's just kind of finding their place and getting some of those jitters worked out.
Williams goes right baseline, spins, kicks it out to Souders. Souders looking back into Williams. Williams has to chase it down. Pass goes back to Souders. It's knocked loose. Monroe ends up with it. Now Monroe hands it off to Turner. Turner takes it down the length of the floor. Passes off to Sheffield. She takes a shot, no good, and we have a jump ball at the other end. That's Kinzer. She gets it tied up with one of the Lady Falcons. Monroe will inbound. Sheffield in to Thompson. Thompson now top of the key. Turner has it. Turner looking. Over to Sheffield. Back to Turner. Turner. Sheffield. Back to Turner. She gets into the lane. Kicks it back out to Sheffield. Bounce pass down low to Hawkins.
And it is blocked by Carrie Ann Williams, and she'll grab the rebound.
Williams comes the other direction. All the way the length of the court. Tries to get to the basket. Can't. Knocked away from her. Monroe County has it. And now there's a scramble for the loose ball. We've got a foul on someone, and it looks like it's going to be on Carrie Ann.
It's going to be the first foul on Williams. Also the first against the Lady Cats. A little bit out of sorts on the offensive end on the Lady Cat side.
Turner over to Biggerstaff. Now back to Turner. Turner's top of the key. She puts it on the floor. Sheffield. And the shot comes from Turner on the outside after the pass back to her. Edmonson County with the basketball. Spain Howard over to Souders. Souders with the basketball. She drives. Goes into the lane, shoots up off the glass, no good. Rebound by Monroe County. Biggerstaff has it, she'll bring it. Down the floor to Grider, who's in the game now. I'm sorry, that's Hawkins. And didn't see who made that shot, but
it's going to be Thompson.
Thompson.
And the foul's going to be on Kinzer. First foul on Kinzer, second for the Lady Cats.
Shot is up. No good. Rebound comes off to Monroe County.
Blocked.
And Sheffield gets it. Comes off. Shot's no good. Souders ends up with the basketball. And we got a foul against Turner, looks like. Some contact between Souders and her as the Lady Cats got back down into the offensive end of the floor. Bartley checks in for the Lady Falcons. Souders looks to inbound. Souders out to Spain Howard for three. No good. Rebound. Souders almost had it, but Monroe comes off with it. Sheffield down the floor. Little lob pass over to Biggerstaff. Biggerstaff right side. She'll bring it up top of the key. Give it to Thompson. Thompson over to Sheffield. Now she kicks it over in the corner to Biggerstaff, who shoots a three, no good, and Spain Howard is going to watch it go out of bounds, and it'll come back to the Lady Cats.
Lady Cats still looking to score here.
Kinzer gets the basketball from Souders. Souders gets it from her. She'll bring it across the timeline. Jumper from about 15 feet out there. Elbow extended, and it's good.
It's a nice short-range jumper there by Shelby Souders. Finally gets the Lady Cats on the board, tied 2 apiece.
Bartley.
Oh, a defensive breakdown, but thankfully she blew it.
Hawkins takes a shot, no good. Souders with the basketball for the Lady Cats. She gets it to Kinzer. Kinzer, top of the key, throws it over to Sanders. Sanders to Williams. Williams looking. Gets it to Souders, down low, puts it up, no good. The ball goes out of bounds, and he says it stays here, I think. No, I'm sorry, I thought it was off of Monroe County.
I thought actually Shelby got fouled there,
well,
but no call.
That's kind of what I thought. I thought the whistle might be for a foul, actually, but shows what I know. Now, Monroe County off to Biggerstaff, who takes a shot, no good. Rebound Williams.
Rebound number 4 for Williams, and she'll take it herself.
Gets it down low, tries to get it to Sanders there, and can't connect. A little bit high and fast for her.
Third turnover of the ball game for the Lady Cats.
Bartley brings it across the timeline. Now off to Sheffield. Now Thompson. Thompson gets it over to Bartley. Bartley into the lane. Kicks it back out to Biggerstaff. Takes the shot. No good. Rebound Hawkins. They throw it back around. Now Thompson inside. Goes up with it. No good. Rebound Williams. Williams to Souders. Lady Cats are back on the attack. Now, Kinzer to Williams. Williams top of the key. Souders right side. Now over to Kinzer. Right side three. No good. Rebound chased down by Monroe. Thompson with it. She'll bring it. Crosses the timeline. Gets it down low to Hawkins. She takes the shot. No good. Rebound pulled by Thompson. And it comes off. Shot's blocked. Souders with it. Souders tries to throw it to Williams, and it's going to go out of bounds back to the Lady Falcons.
Substitution for the Lady Cats. Ani Powell comes in as I believe that Sanders will take a seat.
And now Bartley with the basketball over to Sheffield. Now Sheffield gets it back in the corner to Harlan, who's in the game now. No good. Rebound. Harlan chases it down, gets it back. Now over to Bartley. Bartley out to Thompson. She's in the lane. Over to Biggerstaff. She drives, shoots, and it rolls in. Score is 4-2, Lady Falcons. Souders with the basketball. She'll cross the timeline. Top of the key, gives it to Kinzer. Kinzer gets it to Powell. Powell, top of the circle there, and they throw it right out of bounds. It's Lady Falcon basketball.
Turnover number 5 for the Lady Cats.
Bartley has the basketball for the Lady Falcons. She walks it across the midcourt stripe. Looking. Screen, and Bartley will try a long two there, and we've got a foul. I think it was a long two. It may have been a three.
It was a long two, and it's going to be the second foul on Kinzer.
That'll put Bartley at the line for a couple. First one's up and in. Make it 5-2, Lady Falcons. Sanders back into the ball game for the Lady Cats.
Kinzer will have his seat there with 2 fouls.
Second shot is up and in also. Lady Cats with the basketball. Souders walks it across the midcourt stripe. 6-2. Lady Falcons lead it. Williams straight away. Puts it on the floor. Across to Souders, left side. Williams on the blocks. Post from the left side, puts it up and in. Off the glass.
First points of the game for Carrie Ann.
And they get it to the other end of the floor. Harlan takes the shot and puts it in. Is that another and one? I thought maybe she didn't put it in.
I believe that's going to be a foul on Williams.
30-second timeout on behalf of the Lady Cats, and 6-4, Lady Falcons lead it. Not exactly the start the Lady Cats were looking for, but just can't get the ball in the hole there.
I think, Jamie, it comes down to those jitters. We talked about how important that was in getting their emotions under control, controlling that adrenaline. And, 5 turnovers here already here in this first quarter. That's what's happening. They're just a little bit out of sorts as far as their offense is concerned. And defense, Monroe County's defense, that is doing a pretty good job of keeping that offense a little bit off kilter. So let's hope they can get things settled back down here with just under 2 minutes to play here in this first quarter.
Harlan's at the line. She shoots and scores. So it wasn't an and one. It was just a missed shot on the foul there. So she'll have another. Makes it 7-4. Monroe County. I don't think they've missed a free throw, have they?
They have missed one. They missed the first one.
I'm sorry. Well, that one rolls in for them as well. So it's make it 8-4. Lady Falcons. Souders is on her way up the floor with the basketball as the Lady Cats try to score this time. Sanders gets it, top of the key, drives into the lane, tries to dump it off down to Williams and can't get it to her. And it's thrown out of bounds. Lady Cats will get it back, though. Souders Williams will inbound. Gets it into Souders. Souders in the lane, turns and shoots. It's good.
Nice.
Did that with some contact, too.
4 points now for Souders.
8-6. Lady Falcons still in the lead. Yeah, they get it in the middle. Bartley out to Thompson. Thompson kick it over in the corner to Biggerstaff. She shoots a three, and it's good.
First three-pointer of the game for Monroe County.
Make it 11-6, Monroe County. Minute 7 left in this first quarter of action. Souders off to Williams, right wing. She puts it on the floor, gets it to Souders, and we've got a foul. Looks like it's going to be on Bartley for Monroe County. I'd like to take this moment to say hello to all the officials' families watching tonight. We always like to send out our greetings to them.
Why not? Hope you had a great Thanksgiving.
Souders in the middle of the lane. Hands it off to Williams. Williams takes it back up the top of the key. Spins into the lane, shoots.
Through the contact, man. There should have been a foul there.
Won't go. Thompson comes off with the basketball. Down the floor to Biggerstaff. She'll be on the blocks, try to throw it back out to Bartley. She does, and Bartley gets it. Nowhere to go with it. Biggerstaff over to Thompson. She gets into the lane. Little step through and shoots and scores. 13-6, Monroe County.
Lady Cats are going to have to step up their defense. That's all there is to it.
Souders right side. Souders backs out, shoots a three from the right side. No good. Sanders with the basketball on the rebound. No good. And Powell gets the rebound, puts up the shot. She'll get to go to the line. 10.2 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Again, first quarter action brought to you by NCTC Fiber Internet by Warren RECC. Glad to have them along this season. Powell with her first shot. It's up, no good. Bounces off the back of the rim. Couple of dribbles, second shot's on the way. That one rolls in. Make it 13-7, Lady Falcons. And here Monroe County comes, stolen by Souders though. She'll pull up, long three from the left side, no good. Rebounded by Monroe County, that'll do it for the first quarter. Monroe County leads it 13-7 here in Wildcat Alley over the Lady Cats. We'll take a break and we'll come back. We'll see some more basketball action for the second quarter of things. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com.
Grayville Funeral Home has been a friend to our community for over 50 years, offering the care and services that families need. They're a full-service funeral home that offers cremation and pre-need counseling. Call 270-597-2149. Visit their Facebook page for more and stop by their facility at 537 North Main Street in Brownsville. Grayville Funeral Home, dedicated to those we serve.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com. First half action Wildcats Live is brought to you by A-Plus Family Healthcare here in the Grayville Funeral Home, second quarter. Lady Cats not with the start we had hoped to see tonight. They are in the hole 13-7 to Monroe County.
Yeah, poor shooting here in the first quarter there by Edmonson County. Only 3 out of 12 from the field. 5 turnovers as well. So again, Jamie, we're going to chalk that up to some first game jitters, and hopefully they got them out of the way, that first quarter is out of the way. Lady Cats need to step up their defense, and I think what you're going to see is with a little bit better defense, it's going to create some better offensive opportunities in transition. Sanders will inbound to Souders, and here we go to the second quarter.
Souders with the basketball over to Powell on the right side. Now Spainhauer down to Williams.
Nice
Williams
move.
spins, puts it up, no good, and we've got a jump ball, looks like. As Williams gets it tied up, but the alternating possession goes to Monroe County. Bartley will bring it. Across to Biggerstaff, left side. Gives it to...
Oh, she walks.
Yep, Grider gets it, and they'll call a travel.
Only the second turnover of the game for Monroe County.
I'm sorry, I've been calling Sheffield Biggerstaff a little bit there. Sheffield is the one that I think they called her for the travel. Souders with the basketball for Edmonson County. Now off to Kinzer. Spainhauer gets it long, 3 on the way from the right side. No good. Rebound by Sanders, and they'll call a foul probably on Thompson, I'm guessing.
Sanders crashing the offensive glass. That's her second offensive rebound of the night.
Yeah, we had one over the back there. Grider, the foul was called on Grider. Souders looking to inbound. Out to Kinzer. Kinzer in the lane. Out to Sanders for 3. It's no good. Rebound by Souders. She'll put it up and in.
6 points now for Shelby Souders.
13-9. Lady Falcons in the lead. There, Bartley loses the basketball. Kinzer gets on the floor after it and gets it to Souders. Straight away, now off the left side to Sanders. It's thrown out of bounds. She can't catch up with it.
Another unforced turnover there by Edmonson County.
Grider will have a seat. Now Biggerstaff's back in the game. Bartley crosses the timeline. Off to Sheffield. Back to Bartley straight away. Sheffield left side in the corner to Biggerstaff. Sheffield now back around to Bartley straight away. Thompson in the middle. Now over to Grider. She goes baseline. Back around to Biggerstaff for 3. It's good.
Second one of the game.
16-9, Lady Falcons. Souders with the basketball. Williams in the middle. Back out to Souders. She'll try a 3. No good. Rebound Williams. Williams puts it on the floor, goes right baseline, tries to throw it over to Sanders. Can't connect to her. Ball will go out of bounds, but it'll come back to the Lady Cats. Souders inbounds to Williams. Souders goes around, gets the handoff. Now she'll bring it top of the key. Off to Sanders. Right side, in the middle. Tries to get it to Kinzer, I think. Souders ends up with it. 3 on the way, straight away, and it's good.
Yahtzee! First one of the season, Jamie. Been waiting months to say that word.
As has everyone else, Darren.
I say it at the house sometimes, but Debbie doesn't get it.
Shot by Sheffield goes up, no good. Kinzer ends up with a rebound. Now over to Williams. Souders gets it. She'll bring it down the floor. Souders over in the corner to Sanders. She tries a 3. Left side. No good. Rebound. Goes off the feet of a Monroe County player. It'll come back to the Lady Cats.
That's a lucky break there for the Lady Cats.
Yep. Powell's going to substitute check into the game for Kinzer now. Comes out to Powell. Powell looking now over to Souders. Souders tries to get it down to Williams. She catches it. Puts it on the floor. Powell straight away. Back to Williams. Souders straight away. Now off to Spainhauer to Sanders for 3 in the corner left side. No good. Rebound. Rebound was pulled off by Hawkins there, but it ends up going out of bounds, and I think it'll come to Monroe County here.
Yeah.
Hawkins checks it into Bartley, and the Lady Falcons are back on the attack. 16-12, Monroe County in the lead. Biggerstaff now over to Sheffield. She shoots a shot just over to the left elbow. No good.
I believe that was partially blocked by Carrie Ann. That's what it looked like.
Souders straight away. Now over to Powell. Powell right side. Back to Williams. Williams to Souders in the lane for 2. It's good.
11 points now for Souders.
Bartley gets it. Off to Thompson. She'll throw it to Biggerstaff. Now around to Sheffield. In the corner to Bartley on the right side. She puts it on the floor. She'll try a 3. No good. Rebound chased down by Spainhauer. She'll throw it over to Souders, and Lady Cats are headed back to the offensive end, but not before Coach Booth calls a timeout.
That's going to be a full timeout, Jamie.
It'll be a full one, so we'll take a break. Lady Cats 14, Monroe County 16, 4:17 left to go in the second quarter. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmontonVoice.com.
It's not something we like to talk about. It makes lots of folks uncomfortable. But the truth is, it's part of life. Folks have many needs when they lose a loved one, and one of those is a friend. Roy Grable and the staff at Grable Funeral Home have been friends of this community for a long time. Let Grable Funeral Home be a friend to you with pre-need counseling or other services. No one likes to talk about it, but at Grable Funeral Home, you can talk it over with a friend.
Glad to have everyone along with us tonight as the Lady Cats kick off their season. They're playing Monroe County here in Wildcat Alley tonight, and so far they're 2 points down with 4:17 left in the second quarter. It's Monroe County 16, Edmondson County 14.
Just really haven't been able to settle in offensively or defensively like we're expecting these Lady Cats to do. And of course, Lady Cats had a successful season last year. Once you win a little bit, people want you to keep winning.
That's right. Souders with the basketball. Circle back out around, now top of the key. Lady Falcons in a man-to-man still. Sanders gets it over on the left side, throws it down to Williams. We have a whistle. I think that'll be against Sheffield.
Yeah, they hacked Carrie in there as the ball came down into the post. Souders will have it underneath Lady Cat basket.
Now, Souders with it. Dribbles over to the top of the key, gives it to Williams. Williams shoots just inside the lane there in front of the rim. No good. We've got a tie basketball. This one will come back to the Lady Cats.
Fortunate for the Lady Cats, but Carrie Ann's got to make those. Don't want to be too tough on her, but those shots right there are the ones you really got to make. And they're going to depend on Carrie Ann for that senior leadership all season long.
Souders takes a shot in the lane, but referee says she traveled. So it'll come back the other direction. Monroe County with the basketball. Turner crosses the timeline. Gets it over to Biggerstaff, right side. Back to Turner straight away. Sheffield, left wing. Turner, top of the key, back over to Sheffield. She takes a three, no good. Rebound by Spainhoward. Spainhoward gives it to Souders. We're coming back the other direction. Souders straight away three. Good. Yahtzee! That gives the Lady Cats their first lead of the
ball game. That's right.
And I'm not sure that was a full timeout or not. Was that a full timeout?
30-second timeout.
30-second, okay. 17-16 now. Lady Cats lead it by one. 3:22 remaining in the second quarter. Of course, second quarter action brought to you by Grable Funeral Home here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half.
I didn't know, Jamie, did you know that it is National Christmas Light Day?
I did not.
So happy National Christmas Light Day.
Well, thank you. We have some of those turned on right now as we speak.
We don't have any outside yet, but we're getting the stuff inside. My kids do the whole, or Alyssa does the whole Christmas Village thing, so there's all that stuff going on. I try to stay out of the way.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Bartley now with a basketball from Monroe County. Picks up her dribble. Lady Cats in a man-to-man. Thompson over to, that's Harlan with the three-point shot. She hits it. Lady Falcons back in front by two, 19-17. Souders brings it across the timeline, off to Spainhoward. Kicks it over to Sanders. She puts it on the floor. Left elbow out to Powell, now to Souders, right side. Souders, top of the key, guarded by Bartley. Screen coming high there from Williams and looks for the pick and roll but can't pull it off. Powell tries the three and hits it. Yahtzee!
Ani Powell.
Thinks that's her first points of the game.
She actually connected on a free throw.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. She did.
That's her first field goal of the game.
Gotcha.
And that foul's going to go against Shelby Souders there as Monroe will inbound.
20-19. Lady Cats back on top after that three-pointer from Powell. Now Monroe County shoots it down low. No good. They get their own rebound, put it back up. No good. Thompson now. Out to Hawkins, back out to Biggerstaff, who shoots a three. No good. Run down by Sanders, and Souders will get it back to bring it. She walks across the timeline. Williams now shading the right elbow. Now Spainhauer with a shot inside the lane. No good. Rebound by Thompson. Picks up a dribble down the floor to Bartley. Bartley brings it across the timeline. In the middle to Hawkins. Hawkins bounce pass out to Bartley. Now over to Biggerstaff. Biggerstaff hands it off to Harlan. Harlan to Hawkins, and it's stolen. Souders has it now. She'll bring it to the other end in the middle to Williams. She'll put it up and in.
Nice job. Great fast break. Those are the opportunities that we're talking about. The defense leads to offensive opportunities there.
Now Hawkins over across to Harlan. Now Bartley passes it, stolen by Williams. Williams throws it out to Souders. Here come the Lady Cats. They lead 22-19, minute 10 left in the second quarter. Powell tries to get it in the middle. Ball's deflected, and it comes off to Monroe County. Hawkins with it. Bounce pass is deflected and intercepted by Souders. She'll bring it the other direction.
Under a minute to go here in the first half.
Souders looking. Throws it to Williams, right side. Hands it off to Powell. Powell bounces it to Sanders. Sanders gets in the lane. Stop, jump stop. Williams, now Souders with it left side. Williams with the screen. She rolls off down in the lane, gets the pass, and puts it in.
Now there's no reason, in my opinion, that they shouldn't be able to do that all night. I don't see anybody out here that can guard Carrie Ann Williams.
Now Harlan with a three-pointer on the right side. No good. Ball comes loose. And Thompson gets the rebound. We got a whistle as she goes up with a shot, and I think that's going to be on a Lady Cat.
Sixth offensive rebound of the night for Monroe County.
Souders second. As Thompson goes to the line, she shoots her first one and it's in. Make it 24-20 in favor of the Lady Cats. Second shot on the way. No good. Rebound, Williams. She'll give it to Souders.
10 seconds.
Souders crosses the timeline.
3 seconds.
Shoots a three straight away. No good. It went up and hit the one of the goal supports, I think, there, so it was out of bounds before it could come back down and take a chance. So that's the half. 24-20 is the score at halftime. You want to stick around? We'll have a lot of stuff for that the halftime show. So again, Lady Cats 24 to Monroe County's 20. We'll be back after these messages on Wildcats Live at EdmondsonVoice.com.
It's time for the SCRTC Halftime Show on Wildcats Live.
SCRTC Connect is the ultimate Wi-Fi experience. Welcome home to reliable internet from SCRTC, your fiber optic provider. Create a tailored environment that allows you to take control of your Wi-Fi. Simple and intuitive features to keep your Wi-Fi network safe and at peak performance. Sign up for SCRTC Fiber Fast Internet today and download the ultimate Wi-Fi experience to take control of your internet. SCRTC Connect.
For over 60 years, Grayville Funeral Home has been a friend to our community, offering the services and care that you need. They're a full-service funeral home offering cremation and pre-need counseling. Call 270-597-2149. Visit their Facebook page for more. Stop by their facility at 537 North Main Street in Brownsville. Grayville Funeral Home, dedicated to those we serve. Alfred's Pharmacy brings you the latest technology with decades of experience right here in Edmonson County. Locally owned and operated, Alfred's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-1044 or visit alfredsrx.com for more.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Reliable internet and great customer service, two things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to scrtc.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
It's time for the SCRTC Halftime Show on Wildcats Live.
In 1950, 5 local men had the determination to build a new telephone infrastructure. They called it South Central Rural Telephone Cooperative. Little did they know their vision would evolve into an innovative telecommunications provider offering internet, TV, and phone to over 27,000 homes and businesses. 75 years later, we celebrate our loyal members, providing customer service found only here at SCRTC.
Save time, save money, it's that simple, simple as it can be. Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Have you got your flu shot? You can get it here at Alfred's Pharmacy, and no appointment is necessary. It's quick, easy, and virtually painless. Most insurance will cover with zero copay. That's right, zero copay. Save time, save money. It really is that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy, located in the Main Street Center in Brownsville. Get your flu shot today. Alfred's Pharmacy, located in the Main Street Center.
Save time, save money, it's that simple, simple as it can be. Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
If you're listing property or need the services of a professional auctioneer, call Alan at Keppel Auction Realty. And if you need a custom home, addition, or other builder services, you can still call Alan at H&K Construction. Call Alan Keppel today, 270-791-2288. Keppel Auction Realty and H&K Construction, 270-791-2288. Call Alan Keppel today.
It's not something we like to talk about. It makes lots of folks uncomfortable. But the truth is, it's part of life. Folks have many needs when they lose a loved one, and one of those is a friend. Roy Grable and the staff at Grable Funeral Home have been friends of this community for a long time. Let Grable Funeral Home be a friend to you with pre-need counseling or other services. No one likes to talk about it, but at Grable Funeral Home, you can talk it over with a friend.
A-Plus Family Healthcare provides personalized primary, behavioral, and pediatric care, all right here in Edmonson County. From newborns to golden years, our team provides comprehensive care tailored for your individual needs. Visit us in Brownsville in the Main Street Center and call 270-975-4050 for an appointment today, and visit aplushealth.org.
A-Plus Family Healthcare. Care is what we
CB Food Store is proud to be your hometown grocery store. At CB, you'll find an entire selection of fresh meats and a complete line of fresh fruits and vegetables. Looking for a product we don't have? Just let us know and we'll do our best to get it for you. Plus, we're happy to carry your groceries out to your car. Family owned and operated, open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Proud to be your hometown grocery store.
Reliable internet and great customer service, two things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to scrtc.com and get yours with an unmatched service.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmontonVoice.com. This is the halftime show, and tonight's halftime show is brought to you by SCRTC. At halftime, the Lady Cats lead the Lady Falcons from Monroe County 24-20 With a look back at halftime stats and a recap of things, here's Double D.
Thank you, Jamie. Taking a look here on the offensive side of things, Shelby Souders leads the Lady Cats with 14 points. She has 1 rebound here at halftime. Carrie Ann Williams has 6 points and 9 rebounds. Ani Powell has 4 points for the Lady Cats and 1 rebound. That's all of the offense for Edmonson County. Addison Spain-Howard has 3 rebounds. Haley Sanders with 3 rebounds. And Leighton Kinzer also with 3 rebounds. We talked about the rough start that the Lady Cats had at the beginning of this ball game. Came out, Monroe County got the jump on them 13-7. They only shot 25% from the field, 3 of 12, but they turned that around in the second quarter. They shot 46% in the second, 7 of 15, and they're now sitting at 37% shooting on the game at 10 of 27. The Lady Cats are also winning the rebounding battle. That's something that Coach Booth is going to hound on all year long. They've got 20 team rebounds compared to Monroe County's 13 rebounds. Turnovers are a little bit high, though. I'm sure these are the things that they're talking about in the locker room. 8 turnovers for the Lady Cats. 5 of them came in the first quarter. And we talked about those first quarter jitters, and I'm going to credit that for those 5 turnovers in the first quarter. But 8 as a team at the half, 6 turnovers for Monroe County. The Lady Cats have only shot 2 free throws here tonight, and they're 1 of 2. Monroe County is 5 out of 7 from the free throw line tonight, but a little bit better offensive game there in the second quarter, and defense as well for the Lady Cats, and they're back on top here at the half, 24-20.
That brings us to our Student Athlete of the Week. That's sponsored by County Clerk Kevin Alexander. Congratulations to Lily Webb, girls basketball manager. She's also a golfer and softball player. She is the daughter of Chris and Amber Webb with a current GPA of 4.12. Congratulations, Lily. You are the Wildcats Live Student Athlete of the Week. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk some more about what we'll see in the second half and talk about some adjustments maybe the Lady Cats will be making. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmontonVoice.com.
In 1950, 5 local men had the determination to build a new telephone infrastructure. They called it South Central Rural Telephone Cooperative. Little did they know their vision would evolve into an innovative telecommunications provider offering internet, TV, and phone to over 27,000 homes and businesses. 75 years later, we celebrate our loyal members, providing customer service found only here at SCRTC.
A lot of broadcasters out there doing a horrible job. Bad, very bad. Listen, they're total disasters. If you want quality, you need to click on the Edmondson Voice and watch Jamie and Double D. Fantastic. Very special, great, just great. And quite frankly, everyone agrees with me. Let's go Wildcats.
Indeed, Mr. President, let's go.
Let's go Wildcats.
Lady Cats.
You know, it was nice of him to give us that soundbite. I ran into him at a chamber event back a couple of months ago, and I said, hey, how's it going, sir? He goes, hey, Darren. I said, I got my phone out. I said, would you mind, just giving us a little sound bite? And because he obviously watches Wildcats Live,
of course,
all the time. And so we appreciate that. Appreciate the support that we get. You never know who's going to tune in to Wildcats Live.
That's exactly right. So. Well, here after one half of action, Lady Cats lead Monroe County by the score of 24-20. Tonight's second half adjustments are brought to you by CNC Firearms in Brownsville. Darren, what about the second half? What we're going to see here?
Well, they started doing it there a little bit about midway through the second quarter, and I think that's what you're going to see coming into the third. Let's cut the turnovers down, and again, we're going to say the jitters is what credited a lot of those in the first half. We got that out of the way now. We're going to cut down on those turnovers, Jamie. We're going to do a better job of defense, keeping Monroe County off the glass and keeping them out of the lane. Again, they started that in the second quarter. Let's see if they can do that in the third, and I think they're going to roll out of here with a W.
Monroe County starts things off the second half with the basketball. Turner with it, passes it over to Sheffield. Now Hawkins with it on the right side. Gets it in the corner to Biggerstaff. She shoots a three and hits it.
Hand in her face. Tough shot.
Makes it 24-23. Lady Cats up by 1.
Full court pressure now by Monroe County.
Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Falcons.
I think it took the Lady Cats a little bit by surprise here on that full court press.
Ball comes in from Souders to Williams. Sanders gets it. Now back to Souders to Williams. Now Kinzer over to Spainhauer. Souders straight away. She'll back it up. Williams, top of the key, hands it off to Souders. Souders curls over, left elbow jumper. It's good.
16 points now for Shelby Souders.
26-23. Turner over the corner to Biggerstaff. Looking, puts it on the floor. Back out to Turner. Turner puts it on the floor. Left elbow jumper, no good. Rebound, Souders pulls it off, but falling down, she throws it back to Monroe County. Sheffield over to Biggerstaff. Bounce pass into the lane to Sheffield, and she goes up with it, but they say she's fouled. Souders' third foul there.
That's tough. Souders came down with that rebound, but she just couldn't hang on to it.
Shots up, it's good.
Results in a turnover and some more points here for the Lady Falcons. We used to play Monroe County back in the day, Jamie. That used to be when we back were in 4th region.
Right.
Had a lot of games against Monroe County.
Second shot was good, 26-25. Lady Cats in front, Souders with the basketball. Straight away, Monroe County in a man-to-man. Williams up high, hands it off to Spainhauer, now to Souders straight away. Down low to Williams, back out to Kinzer. Now tries to get it inside to Souders, and Monroe County comes out with it. Thompson down the floor to Biggerstaff. She brings it back out, throws it over to Turner straight away. Biggerstaff gets it back high on the right side. Thompson now, Biggerstaff. Now Turner deep on the left side. Dribbles to the top of the key. Now Biggerstaff with it. She'll try another three. Shading the right side. No good. Rebound by Thompson.
No
Puts it
excuse.
in.
No excuse for that rebound right there. Somebody just didn't block out.
Monroe County goes back up by 1, and Sanders throws it away. I think the plan was to get it to Williams, but she moved.
It's a 7-0 run here by Monroe County.
I'm sorry, I thought it was thrown away and was coming back to Monroe County. Apparently Edmondson's got it back. That's a good thing. Sanders off to Kinzer.
Nice move.
Souders goes in and puts it up.
That's a good cut by Shelby and a great pass by Leighton Kinzer. 18 points now for Souders.
28-27. Lady Cats in front. Turner straight away. Now off to Biggerstaff, right side in the corner to Sheffield. Now down low to Thompson. Thompson walks. Got to be a travel.
Yep, that's the call. 7 turnovers now for Monroe.
Souders will get set to inbound. And Williams gets it. Williams puts it on the floor. Picks up a dribble. Souders now has the basketball. Gets it across the timeline. Pull-up jumper from the left side. No good. Rebound. Well, Kinzer goes after it. They'll say that Monroe County went over her back, I think.
That's a nice break there for the Lady Cats. Kinzer had good position there.
Williams looks to inbound and does so to Souders, and she's bumped from behind by Turner.
Yeah, they're going to give it back to Edmonson County.
Guess she got a hand on the ball. Williams looking once again. Out to Sanders, top of the key. She'll throw it over to Williams, right side. And the ball's knocked loose, but Spainhauer's going to get a hold of it. She puts it up, no good. Rebound. Well, there's a scuffle for the rebound. We've got a whistle. And that's Souders' 4th foul.
Wow.
Powell checks in for the Lady Cats.
Yeah, we probably won't see Shelby for the rest of the quarter.
Yep, more than likely.
She's got 18 points for the Lady Cats.
Turner off to Sheffield, now to Biggerstaff. Left side 3 in the corner, no good. Rebound. Monroe County Thompson gets it, puts it back up and in. Turner with a rebound there. Lady Falcons go back up by one, 29-28. Williams into the lane, goes up with it. No good, but she's fouled. Sheffield's second foul.
Williams with 6 points on the night, 9 rebounds.
Shots up and in.
That's
First
her
one.
First point of the third quarter.
Tie ball game again, 29 apiece. Williams with the second one. It's also good. Puts Edmondson back up by one, 30-29. 4:40 remaining in the third quarter. Turner gets it down the floor. Now Thompson has it, puts it on the floor. Back over to Turner. Cross court from Sheffield to Biggerstaff. Down low to Hawkins. Thompson puts up the shot from the left baseline. No good. Williams with the rebound. Thompson knocks it away from her, and it'll come back to the Lady Cats. Oh,
no.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry.
Now it must have gone off of Carrie Ann.
Monroe County with the basketball. Turner straight away. Now over to Biggerstaff right side. Hawkins straight away. Turner to Biggerstaff. Left elbow, or left wing, I'm sorry. Turner back to Biggerstaff on the left side. Straight away to Thompson. She puts one dribble down, gives it to Sheffield. They'll throw it away.
Just a bit outside, Jamie.
That's what we needed right there. Take all the help we can get right now.
Yes, sir.
Williams inbounds to Sanders. Sanders brings it across the timeline. Looking. Gets it to Spainhoward. Spainhoward has to chase it down a bit, but Williams gets it back to Spainhoward. Long three on the way, no good. Rebound comes off to Monroe County. Thompson down the floor to Sheffield. She pulls up, right hand elbow, it's good. Makes it 31-30 in favor of the Lady Falcons. Sanders with the basketball for Edmondson County. Puts it on the floor, gets in the lane, bounce pass intended for Kinser. Doesn't get there, and Monroe County has the basketball. They throw it right back to us. Sanders with the basketball now. Gets it to Williams. Williams down low, puts it up and in.
And Monroe County's going to call a timeout. Let's see what he's going to call here. I don't know. 30-second timeout. Oh, no, it's the Lady Cats. I'm sorry. Okay, 30 seconds.
Lady Cats in the lead by one, 32-31, 3:05 remaining in this Alfred's Pharmacy third quarter.
Lady Cats clinging to a 1-point lead here. Came out a little sloppy to start that third, but starting to get things back together where they want it right now. Monroe County's a really physical team, and that's one of the things Coach Booth said he wanted out of his team tonight, would be the more physical team. And I think he's going to be probably a little bit disappointed on that tonight, Jamie. Monroe County has been a little quicker up and down the court. They've been a little scrappier on the rebounds, even though the Lady Cats have had success of out-rebounding them, but a lot of second-chance points for Monroe County tonight. And in a close game like this, you definitely don't want that.
Well, I'd like to see some names other than Williams start scoring a few buckets. We've got to have some contribution there.
Well, you definitely have with Souders out of the game. You know, she's got 18 points. And with her probably sitting, well, you know she's probably going to set the rest of this quarter. Somebody else definitely has to get some offense going.
Thompson out to Biggerstaff. She'll bring it around to the center circle. Now Turner on the right side. And the ball comes loose, but she chases it down. Turner still has it near the center circle. Picks up her dribble, gives it to Thompson. In the middle to Hawkins. She puts it up. No good. Rebound by Williams. Williams throws it to Sanders. Sanders will bring it across the midcourt stripe. Now Kinser with it. Off to Spainhoward. She'll try a three straight away. No good. Rebound by Biggerstaff from Monroe. Down the floor to Thompson. Thompson off in the corner to Turner. She tries a three. Left side. No good. Rebound. Williams gets her hands on it, and they're going to call, I think, Thompson for a foul there. Williams into Sanders. Sanders puts it on the floor and throws it to Monroe County, looking for somebody to pass to there. Biggerstaff straight away, over across to Bartley, now to Turner. She gets in the middle. Hawkins off to Thompson, right side. Turner straight away, now to Bartley. Bartley into the lane, puts up a shot. No good. Rebound. Williams. Williams will bring it herself. And basically,
hit from behind.
Hawkins just trips her up.
But she runs over there to help her up, so obviously wasn't trying to pull something there. Although, play like that, you could pull something there.
Yep.
I think I pulled a muscle coming up these steps here, Jamie.
I can't afford to pull anything. I'm already doing enough physical therapy to take care of me for a while. Williams, straight away, gets it off to Spainhoward. Throws it to Sanders. They try to get it down on to Williams. It's knocked out of bounds.
Very aggressive defense there by Monroe County.
Kinzer, I thought she was going to inbound it, but we've got somebody else inbounding. It's going to be Sanders throwing the ball in. And she's looking. And there's a 5-second call.
5-second call. Turnover number 14 for Edmonson County.
Still 30. I'm sorry, go ahead.
6 turnovers in this quarter alone, Jamie.
Still 32-31. Lady Cats up by 1, and Thompson shoots. No good. Rebound by Williams. Down to Sanders. Sanders will bring it. 1:06 left in the third quarter, and the ball knocked away. Bartley has it, chased down by Powell, and she shoots and hits it, and it'll be an and one. They're going to call a foul on Powell.
Not very much contact there. First foul against Powell.
Monroe goes back up by 1, 33-32. Minute left to go in the third quarter. Shots up and in. Make it a 2-point lead for the Lady Falcons, 34-32. 3-point play there for Monroe County. Sanders with the basketball, gets it across the timeline. Puts it on the floor, throws it out to Kinzer. Tries to dump it off down to Williams. She works to get it, puts it up, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it up and in. 34 all.
12 points now for Williams.
Turner to Thompson. Turner back in the corner. She'll dribble it out. Top of the key now with a Biggerstaff. She's up high. Turner gets it back. And in the middle to Hawkins. Hawkins drives, puts it up, no good. Bartley gets the rebound. She'll put it in.
Another offensive rebound.
36-34, Monroe County.
20 seconds now.
Williams to Sanders. Hope they're aware of the time. Kinzer with it, right side. Williams straight away. She drives, puts it up off the glass, and puts it in.
Tough shot by Williams. 14 for now, 3 seconds.
Turner's going to launch it. It's going to go right out of bounds. And that does it for the third quarter. Lady Cats and Lady Falcons all tied up at 36 apiece. We'll be right back with more Lady Cat action. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com.
Wildcats Live on the Edmondson Voice is presented by Alfred's Pharmacy and Drive-Thru, located in the Main Street Center in Brownsville. Alfred's Pharmacy provides super fast service, whether it's in the drive-thru, inside their retail location, curbside service, or even free delivery. Call 270-597-1044 to find out how they can save you time and money.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com. Lady Cats and the Lady Falcons are all tied up at 36 apiece here to start the fourth quarter. Third quarter action brought to you by Alfred's Pharmacy here in the Patton Funeral Home. Patton Funeral Home's second half, and I meant to say fourth quarter. It's actually the fourth quarter, so still same sponsor, Alfred's Pharmacy.
12 points and 14 rebounds now for Carrie Ann Williams. Souders comes back in. She's got 4 fouls.
I believe I hear some Alabama, Darren.
Yeah, it's a little late, but
we'll take what we can get.
I'm not going to grab too much. First game of the season, we've hit a couple of wrong buttons ourselves, so it's okay.
Scott has jitters too, Darren.
He does. It's all right. It happens. It happens.
Souders with it for Edmonson County. Now off to Sanders, right side, gets it down low, tries to get it down low to Williams, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Lady Falcons. Souders inbounds to Williams. Williams goes right baseline, puts it up and in.
Count it.
The hoop, the harm, and a chance at that old-fashioned
3-point play, Jamie.
Williams goes to the line and a chance to make another one here. 38-36, that puts the Lady Cats up by 2 here. She'll try to make that 3.
Williams is 2 for 2 from the free throw line so far tonight. Not a whole lot of free throws attempted by Edmonson County.
3 for 3.
Yep.
39-36, Lady Cats. Here comes Turner. Quickly over to Biggerstaff, left side. Sheffield out of Thompson. Thompson picks it up. Sheffield over around to Turner. Turner puts it on the floor. Swatted by Williams. And Bartley comes out of that with somehow. Williams blocks the shot from Thompson, and she tries to hand it off to Souders, and they're all over. Williams has to chase down the ball, and it's knocked down. Turner comes up with it from Monroe County, and she misses her shot. Williams with the rebound. Spainhour gets it down the floor, crosses the timeline, hands it off to Williams, and we have a whistle. They say that someone traveled.
Well, I didn't think it was Carrie Ann. And it wasn't me.
Yeah, you didn't even have the ball, Darren.
No.
Turner brings it to the floor, puts up the shot, no good. That might have been a little deflection there on the behalf of Carrie Ann too, I'm not sure, but Souders with the basketball now. They're going to back off just a little bit, let her get across the half-court line. And looks like a timeout.
Full timeout for the Lady Cats.
So with that, we'll take another break. Lady Cats lead this one 39-36 in the fourth quarter. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com.
Memories don't die, they live on in our hearts forever. A tombstone or marker should be as unique as the one it honors. Whether it's a simple but elegant headstone or a stately family-grade tribute, Patton Brantley Monuments will work with you to create an exclusive masterpiece. We offer a large selection of monuments to honor your loved ones, available in all colors of granite and marble with all shapes and custom designs. To learn more about Patton Brantley Monuments, visit pattonfuneralhome.com.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live. It's fourth quarter here in Wildcat Alley, and fourth quarter action brought to you by Alfred's Pharmacy here in the Patton Funeral Home second half. Lady Cats lead Monroe County 39-36. And it's been back and forth all game. Lady Cats had a little bit of a deficit to overcome very early, but they've managed to get back in this thing and make a ball game out of it, but it's a little bit closer than I like.
Got to cut these second chance points down for Monroe County. That's what's kept them hanging around after a good run from Edmonson County in the second quarter. They're just hanging around here.
Williams with a long 2, no good. Rebound by Monroe County. Biggerstaff will bring it, chased by Sanders. She gets into the lane, bounce pass over to Sheffield. She shoots a 2 from the baseline jumper, and it's good.
That's good transition there by Monroe County. Not so great by Edmonson. A little bit too easy of a jumper.
Williams shedding the left wing, hands it off to Spainhoward. Spainhoward spins. Gets down
Nice
to
move.
the left block, and it's
a nice
good.
move. Spainhoward's first points of the game. I guess, Jamie, that'd be the first 2 points of her career.
It could be. We'd invite all these other Lady Cats to get in on the scoring.
Let's do it.
Williams with a rebound after the miss from Monroe. Souders has it. She'll walk it across the midcourt stripe. 41-38, Lady Cats with the lead. Sanders over on the left corner. She puts it on the floor. We'll try the shot. No good. It's going to go straight out of bounds. And I think it was
blocked.
deflected.
It was blocked out of bounds. Powell comes in for Sanders. And it looks like Harlan comes in for Monroe County as Bartley takes a seat. Lady Cats will inbound.
Powell Tries to create some space for herself. Ball is deflected, I think.
You know, I don't mind that. Take it right to them. If they block your shot, hey, that's all right. You got to be aggressive.
Yep. And Souders looks to inbound. Does. Well, I say she
Nobody's
does.
paying attention.
They're going to have to chase it down. They have to go in the backcourt to get it. Williams with it now from Spainhoward. And Souders gets it into the lane. She goes up with it. Ball's deflected or something happened there. And we got a whistle as Monroe County takes it the other direction. I'm going to assume there's a foul on Edmondson.
And that's against Spainhoward. First foul against Addison Spainhoward.
Turner off to Sheffield, now to Thompson. Back out to Biggerstaff. She'll try a three, right side. It's an air ball. Thompson runs down the rebound, but she's got her
save it.
Feet out of bounds as she gets her hands on the ball, so it's Edmondson County basketball.
Full court pressure by Monroe.
Souders puts it on the floor. And we've got a foul. I think that's going to be on Turner. Only a foul apiece this half for, well, 2 fouls on Monroe, 1 on Edmondson this half. Williams dribbles it across the timeline. Now Kinser on the right side. Over to Spainhoward. Long three on the way. No good. Rebound Souders. Souders drives underneath the basket. Spins. Nowhere to go. Back out to Powell. Powell will try a three right side. No good. Rebound chased down by Monroe County. Sheffield with it. Turner over across to Thompson. Straight away to Sheffield. She gets into the lane. Throws it to Biggerstaff down low. Her shot's blocked by Williams. Souders will bring the basketball to the other end for Edmondson County. In the corner to Kinser. She tries the three. Right side. No good. Rebound.
Oh.
Now, Williams reaches up to kind of tip the rebound away, and they're going to call her for over the back.
I'm gonna say this. This is unpopular in high school basketball, but that shouldn't have been a foul. And I'm not saying that because that's Carrie Ann, our kid. Just because you're behind the rebounder, you can make that without a foul. You can make that play without a foul.
Right.
Carrie Ann was clean there. She tipped it. She didn't make the. But hey, according to the referee, she did. So.
Well, it's always a little bit frustrating when the player, a taller player,
of course,
either blocks a shot or just gets a rebound over a shorter player. Just the fact that they're behind them doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Well, because that's the obvious thing that people are going to look for. You know, and the referees, they're very rarely going to let you get away with that. And, you know, I think it's a call that's missed a lot of times. Over the back is supposed to be what that actually says. You're supposed to be on the back of the rebounding player making physical contact there. Just because you're jumping higher than that person in front of you that's trying to get that rebound, that doesn't automatically constitute a foul.
Or have a longer reach.
Of course,
you know,
of course. You know, Carrie Ann was, you know, she's 8 inches taller than that player right there. And she got rung up, I think, as a result of it. Now, I committed a lot of over the back, Jamie, because I let my man have the better rebounding position. So that wasn't the case here.
Harlan off to Biggerstaff. Now back out to Thompson straight away. She puts it on the floor. Spins into the lane, kicks it out to Sheffield. She'll try a three, no good. Rebound comes off to Souders. Souders has the ball and clears it.
What is that? That's terrible. That's terrible.
Souders cleared the ball.
I'm crediting a rebound for Souders on that. That's a terrible call there.
Ball comes in for Monroe County. Thompson off to Harlan. Now Sheffield. She gives it to Thompson. Spins out Sheffield right side. And she throws it right to Spainhoward. Spainhoward gets it across to Sanders. Sanders drives left side, puts it up, no good. Rebound, chased down. It's on the floor. And it's going to be, they're going to say it's Monroe County basketball.
Man. Sanders was going in. Actually, I think she was expecting the contact. And she shot it a little bit hard, anticipating the contact, and it never really came. This is a big defensive possession here for Edmonson County. You don't want Monroe County getting on a run.
Thompson out to Turner. Turner near the center circle, throws it over back to Thompson. Turner gets it back, down low to Harlan. She tries the baseline jumper from the right side. It's an air ball.
Nice
Goes
D.
right to Spainhauer.
Good stop by the Lady Cats.
Spainhauer gets it over to Souders. Souders hands off to Sanders. Souders gets it back, right side. Screen from Williams. Souders tries a three, no good. Williams tries the rebound, but Souders runs it down. She'll bring it back out here. Throws it down low to Carrie Ann, and they say she double dribbled, I think.
Oh, that's tough, man.
41-38, Lady Cats in front. 2 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the basketball game.
Substitution for Monroe County. Hawkins comes into the game.
Thompson gets it across the timeline over to Bartley. Bartley looking. Now throws it to Turner. Turner to Hawkins. Hawkins right side. One dribble down, gets it to Turner. Turner drives, throws it out to Hawkins. Hawkins to Bartley straight away. Now back to Turner, right wing. Shoots just outside the right side, blocks, no good. Ball is chased down by Spainhoward. Spainhoward's going to give it to Souders, and Lady Cats are headed the opposite direction.
And they need to score right here. I'd like to see maybe a little pick and roll or a give and go here between Souders and Williams. There's nobody that can guard Carrie Ann down there.
Souders gets it in the lane.
They tried it.
Over to Sanders. Sanders looking, gets it to Williams.
Just like that. Oh, my goodness, that's a foul.
And she gets her own rebound, puts it back up, and she's fouled on the second attempt as well. And they'll call that one. Williams will go to the line for a couple.
Even both here.
Lady Cats are up 41-38 with 1:46 to play.
Got a little bit of a discussion here. The question is, should pumpkin spice be outlawed? And the answer is yes.
Yes, I tend to agree with that.
So not sure what the ruling is on the pumpkin spice. We'll check on that later.
The only pumpkin spice that I like is in pumpkin pie.
Williams knocks down the free throw. I'm with you. I can go for some pumpkin pie, but I got to have plenty of whipped cream.
Yep, yeah, I like the whipped cream on it.
Maybe even a little ice cream.
Yeah, I have no problem with that at all. Second shot's also good. Make it 43-38, so.
Big free throws.
Just like you wanted. The Lady Cats scored on that possession.
Yes, sir.
43-38 now, 1:43 left. Picked off by Souders. Great steal by Shelby. She'll shoot it long, too, on the way. No good. Rebound.
Probably a little quick.
Pulled by Bartley. Bartley will bring it across the timeline. She throws it to Thompson. Thompson gets into the lane. Drives. Blocked by Williams. And Spainhauer gets the rebound. And
we got a technical foul against Monroe County. And she evidently said a magic word here. And
I don't think it was supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
I can tell you exactly what she said, Jamie. From where I was sitting, it looked just like she said pumpkin spice.
Well, that would have done it. I mean, that's an easy one. First shot by Carrie Ann's good. She'll have another here.
In all seriousness, that's a big-time momentum shifter right there.
Yes, it is.
2 points now. Carrie Ann is a perfect 7 for 7 from the free throw line. And with the ball back in a 7-point lead with 1:24 seconds, that's big right here.
Yep, you like your chances a whole lot better.
You know, ladies just need to work a little clock right here. Take your time.
Souders with the basketball. She dribbles right side. Gets it to Williams down low. She puts it up and in.
Just go straight to the hole. I'll take that. Williams answers. And now it's a 9-point lead. Largest lead of the ball game for Edmonson County.
Hawkins to Harlan. Now Sheffield out to Bartley for 3. It's good.
But Monroe County's not going away. 4th three-pointer of the night for Monroe County, and a 30-second timeout by the Lady Falcons.
That makes it 47-41. Lady Cats in front. Well, again, you know, the Monroe County was able to score, but that little run that Edmondson County went on there, you got to like that.
You really do.
That's what we needed.
Yeah, that was a six unanswered points for Edmondson County there, and again, not sure what the young lady said there, but there are some magic words that the referees, when they hear them, they don't tolerate it too much. So
you don't have that box of Christmas trees in your pocket, do you, Darren? One of those would be good right now.
You know, they are in the voicemobile, and I meant to bring them in. Hey, we made it to the 4th quarter before we talked about food tonight. That's got to be a record.
Yeah, that's a good spot for us. Williams into Souders. Souders puts it on the floor. They're going to start fouling here. I'm sure.
They're going to have to if they're going to be very aggressive here. It's not going to be long before they won't have a choice. Just like that.
Souders still with it. Bartley fouls her.
Good defense by Bartley. She's just being aggressive there, hoping maybe might get a steal.
They still have a foul to give.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, well, Souders is going to go to the line.
Oh, no, that's the team. Yeah, that's the team 5th foul.
Okay.
Yep.
So on the 5th foul, they're going to the line. That's,
2 shots.
That's what I didn't remember.
So Souders now with 19 points.
That one made it 48-41 in favor of the Lady Cats. Here's the second one, and it's in too. 49-41.
I'm sorry, that was 17, so now that's 18 points for
Hawkins into the lane, loses the basketball. Powell dives on it. Spain Howard ends up with
look
it
what
right
I
to
found.
Biggerstaff.
Man.
Yep, Biggerstaff scores. Make it 49-43. There's a full timeout by Monroe County.
Just keep it here.
We'll keep it here, and
want to remind everybody that we'll have the boys' home opener tomorrow night against Campbellsville. That is also a varsity-only game. Tip-off is 6:30. We'll come on the air about 6:15-ish or so. And we appreciate everybody tuning in, whether you're watching through Facebook or through YouTube tonight. That's we're going to try to have that available for you on all of our broadcasts this year. So appreciate your support of the Edmondson Voice.
Unless the snow gets us.
Unless the snow. We may all just be snowed in forever. I don't know.
That'll be bad if we're snowed in forever. It'll be like the Upside Down from Stranger Things.
It'll be terrible. Oh, man. So Lady Cats hanging on to a 6-point lead here. Monroe County's not going to go away. But you like your chances if you're the Lady Cats here in this spot.
49-43, Lady Cats on top. 32.8 seconds left in the ball game.
And sorry, Jamie, I was just going to correct myself. That is 20 points now for Shelby Souders.
Speaking of Souders, she inbounds it. Spain Howard gets it, puts it on the floor.
23 points now for Carrie Ann Williams.
And is that going to be a 5-second
No,
call?
I think Jody Booth got a full timeout. I think that's all he's got left, and he calls it. And so it's going to be a full timeout for the Lady Cats. And it was, I think they were one tick away from having a 10-second call. And I tell you, Jamie, I'll say this about the younger players that we haven't seen very much. You don't really see if I was just a casual fan not watching this team at all, and I come in and I see this team for the first time, I wouldn't pick a bunch of inexperienced players on this team for what we've seen tonight. You take the first quarter jitters out of it. Some of these younger players have held their own tonight as far as their composure and being where they're supposed to be. Monroe County, I think the biggest difference, one of the reasons that the Lady Cats haven't really been able to create a whole lot of space here offensively is because Monroe County's been able to just come up with too many second chance points. Just kind of look what I found and kind of, right at the basket, being able to put a couple in. So,
and we've turned it over, without a lot of help sometimes.
17 turnovers tonight, yeah. So several of them unforced. So
Sanders drives to the basket, jump stops. Williams tries to get it out to Spainhauer. It's knocked. It goes right out of bounds. They wanted a walk there on Sanders, but Sanders slid.
Yeah, they're not going to call that. If you're sliding there, you're not going to get that call.
Now Bartley out to Sheffield for three.
Look out! Things getting interesting here.
That makes it 49-46.
Goodness.
Edmonson County still in the lead, but
You
not
know,
quite by as much as they were a while ago.
It's just never easy, Jamie.
No.
Everywhere we go, whatever the case may be, we're just hanging by a thread.
That's it.
Oh, my goodness.
10.6 seconds remain in the basketball game. Edmonson County up by 3 and with possession of the ball. Now, the ideal thing is to get it into the hands of Carrie Ann Williams to be fouled quickly.
Now, the biggest difference in this team that I've seen so far tonight and what we saw last year was, you had multiple ball handlers last year. You had at least 4 ball handlers on the court pretty much at all time.
Right.
You don't have that now. You've got Shelby Souders, your main ball handler. Carrie Ann can handle it some, especially for a big. She's great at handling the ball for her size. But other than that, then it starts to get pretty selective on who you want handling the ball.
Sanders has handled it quite a bit.
She has.
At times, but
she has.
She doesn't have the experience that some of these
and
other
that's right.
kids
That's
have.
that comes in big here, these types of moments in the game.
All right. Spainhauer gets it into Williams.
Yep,
And
just
she
like that.
spins
Just
and
take it
drives,
herself.
Gets it across. And Bartley's going to foul her.
Carrie Ann's a perfect 7 for 7 on the night from the free throw line. She's got 23 points. Pretty good start to the season for Williams. Now remember, Carrie Ann has already signed her intent to play basketball at Campbellsville University next year.
Shots off the mark. First one she's missed tonight.
I jinxed her, Jamie. I always do that. I'm not going to talk about the second free throw.
Second one in the air. No good. Still 3-point lead for the Lady Cats. 2 seconds left. Bartley launches one. No good. Rebound just falls right into Sanders' hands as the buzzer sounds. And that'll do it. Lady Cats win this one. But almost a squeaker there, 49-46. So stick around. We're going to come back and have the CB Food Store post-game show and hear from head coach Jody Booth. So with that, we'll take a break. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com.
Food Store is proud to be your hometown grocery store. At CB, you'll find an entire selection of fresh meats and a complete line of fresh fruits and vegetables. Looking for a product we don't have? Just let us know and we'll do our best to get it for you. Plus, we're happy to carry your groceries out to your car. Family owned and operated, open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Proud to be your hometown grocery store. Patton Funeral Home is a family-operated business that has proudly served Edmondson, Barron, and the surrounding counties since 1969. In our close-knit community, we consider those we serve our neighbors, family, and friends. We're committed to providing affordable excellence to all that place their trust in us. Patton Funeral Home, serving you in 3 locations: Brownsville, Park City, and now Cave City. Visit PattonFuneralHome.com. Continuing a heritage of caring. Alfred's Pharmacy brings you the latest technology with decades of experience right here in Edmonson County. Locally owned and operated, Alfred's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-1044 or visit alfordsrx.com for more.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Life moves fast, and so should your internet. NCTC, powered by Warren RECC, provides consistent lightning-fast fiber internet so you can work from home, learn virtually, schedule online doctor appointments, game like a pro, stream TV, and so much more. NCTC, powered by Warren RECC, proudly serves Warren County and now Butler, Edmondson, and Grayson counties. Visit our local websites to find out more.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com. It's time for Coach's Comments here in the CB Food Store post-game show, and those are sponsored by Sailors Golf Carts in Smiths Grove. Join us now as head coach Jody Booth. Coach, you got what you wanted for the first game of the season, a win, although it wasn't as pretty as you would have liked probably, but to win the same.
A win's a win. We'll take 1-0, and I'm proud of these girls for fighting all the way to the end. And that's a tough Monroe County team, and it seems like the past few years we played them, it's been close games like this, and effort and toughness, the defensive and rebounds. First game of the season, we had breakdowns, things that we need to fix, things that we can teach. But, again, just like you said and what some of them told me down there, win's a win. So 1-0, proud of them. We've got a lot of new girls. This was their first varsity experience, and just what of an accomplishment for a team to come out here. And I think we got down 16-7 and made it come back there in the second quarter and probably led most of the second half and just finished it out. And Shelby Souders with 4 fouls setting out in the third and finished the whole fourth quarter and didn't foul out. And just a very positive win and something we can continue to build on.
Coach, one of the things that I said during the broadcast was, if I was just a casual fan, I came here and I watched this team and didn't know really anything about last year's team and what you lost, I wouldn't really see this team as a lot of inexperience. They didn't really seem like, they were young players out there on the court for the majority of the game.
Yeah, and I've got to tell on her, and then I'll use it how we taught in the huddle there at the end. Haley Sanders gets a wide open lane to the basket, gets in too big of a hurry, and makes a turnover, and we're up multiple possessions. And some of our teammates got a little upset with her coming over there to the timeout, and we used it as a teaching moment. I said, this is a freshman starting her first varsity game, first varsity basketball game, and I thought if she don't play the way she plays, we don't win. And there's a bunch, every kid that played tonight, if they don't play the way they played, we don't win. And so I told them just stay positive, keep working together, let us get on your teammates, and we'll do it in a teachable way, in a positive way. But then they went out there and they closed the game, and I thought you was going to say you come out here and looks like the coach needs to be fired or something, because there's a lot of things that we still need to work on. It's not a secret. Everybody's going to watch the film and see us playing zone. And I've played more zone in 2 scrimmages in the first game tonight than I have probably in my whole coaching career. I don't like it, but a lot of times you've got to adjust to your players.
You have to do what you got to do.
And if you don't, then you're not going to be a good coach. And I love the attitude and the mentality that our girls have approaching this new type of defense, things that we're trying to do and teach them. And we're just taking every day to just get better. And I've used that since I've taken over this program, and it's very truthful for this season that we got to take every day to get better.
First quarter, it was very obvious that you guys had those first game jitters.
Yep.
5 turnovers there in the first quarter. Settled down in the second quarter, started playing more of what we were hoping to see. But then you kind of got right back into that at the first of the third and committed a lot of turnovers there. But then that's where you started kind of getting everything together. And it really looked like that all of your kids, despite some mistakes here and there, were doing a pretty good job of settling down there, at least for a good role. And far enough to, keep Monroe County at an arm's length. That's got to make you feel pretty good that they didn't just fall apart when they could have.
Yeah, and it would have been easy just to make excuses and fall apart like you say. And that's what I texted you today about. First game jitters, new experience for some of these girls. And first quarter definitely with turnovers or rush shots or whatever it might have been, getting down. And then the second quarter, we dominated that one. And we told them at halftime, and they're going to come out and pressure you more. They're going to get more physical, and it's how you respond to it. And I think it took a couple minutes, and then we finally adjusted. And it's nice to have some leadership with Carrie Ann and Shelby, and they definitely took over the game. They definitely have been in these pressure moments. They stepped up big for their team. Addison Spainhauer was being chased. Monroe County done their scouting. Spain hit some threes in a scrimmage, looked really good. And I told her at halftime, you ought to first treat that as a sign of respect, and then second, you become a good screener, or you become something where you can slip to the rim. And she didn't hit a lot of shots tonight, but she done little things. She made a nice drive and got a big bucket there late. And then on the defensive end, she got some big stops and big rebounds for us there on the wing of her zone. I just had to get on her, though, on that out of bounds, saving it out of bounds. I said, it'd be funny, just chuck it back behind you all the way down to their end, and let's play defense again. Ani Powell comes out, hits a three, finishes the game defensively. She done some good things, played big minutes off the bench. Layton playing her first game since 8th grade. Haley Sanders, like I said, being a freshman and starting your first game. And then the three that we've got that's played some varsity, they don't have any excuses. I've already told them. You can't have off nights. And so I think we put it all together, got a big win, and it's good to be 1-0 and heading to play Cumberland County Saturday. It don't get any easier, but we're looking forward to the challenge.
Well, again, it's been said several times, even in this interview, 1-0. 1-0.
Yep.
You're starting the game off, starting the season off with a win, and that's good for your momentum, and let's just hope it carries on for the remainder of the week, Coach.
Absolutely. Appreciate you all. Appreciate the crowd. This is the best time of the year. It's basketball season.
Glad to have you back.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate
Coach Jody Booth here on the CB Food Store postgame show on Wildcats Live, and 1-0 is the record. And you know, Jamie, we've joked a lot of different times, a lot of different ways. When they look at the record, they don't really ask how you got there.
That's right.
It's either a W or an L.
That's exactly it.
And so we got a W for tonight.
We're where we wanted to be after the game was over with tonight. Tonight's post-game stats are brought to you by Grayville Funeral Home and Kearney Tax Service. For a look at tonight's stats, here's Double D.
Unofficial stats, of course. Carrie Ann Williams finishes the game leading the Lady Cats in the offensive stat line with 23 points. She had 19 rebounds, 7 for 9 from the free throw line. Shelby Souders finishes right behind her with 20 points, 5 rebounds on the night. Ani Powell finishes with 4 points. Addison Spain-Howard finishes with 2. And we've got Lady Cats killed them on the boards. 41 team rebounds. Addison Spain-Howard added 7 of those. 3 for Sanders, 3 for Kinser, 1 for Powell. Monroe County pulled only 20 rebounds as a team. And Edmonson County did commit 18 turnovers. Talked about those first game jitters. We'll chalk it up to that. But again, plenty of stuff to work on, but they come out of here with a W tonight, 49-46.
Tonight's player of the game is brought to you by Stice Insurance Agency. What do you think about player of the game there?
Well, it's got to be Carrie Ann Williams, and we're probably going to say that a lot this season, but this team is going to depend on her for a lot of different things, but most of all her leadership. And there towards the end of the game when things were getting a little bit loose, she stepped up to the free throw line. She was 7 out of 9, hit 7 of them in a row. And great leadership by Carrie Ann. She finishes with 23 points and 19 rebounds. And a great effort by the senior. Congratulations, Carrie Ann. You are the Wildcats Live player of the game.
And that's pretty much going to do it from Edmonson County High School. The Lady Cats defeat Monroe County 49-46. You want to make sure you hang out with us or make plans to hang out with us tomorrow night as the Wildcats will take on the Campbellsville Eagles here in Wildcat Alley. Tip-off is scheduled for 6:30 p.m., providing we don't have any weather issues, but be watching for that stream to go live around 6:30. Well, around 6:15 for us. So with that, Lady Cats get their first win in the books this season. Good night, Lady Cat fans. For Double D, I'm Jamie Carnes, and this has been another Edmonson Voice production of Wildcats Live, presented by Alfred's Pharmacy, only on the Edmonson Voice.
You're listening to Wildcats Live on Edmonson County's #1 source for local news and information.